Okay, so the horses, all I've got left to do is the fleece saddle that they've got. So I was just going to do a very thin wash of black or brown on there. I don't know if you can see there, but I've done a sort of blob in the corner of the saddle cloth. A little bit fiddly doing the saddles with the gold, but from a distance, as always, with 172 scale, it looks fine. And particularly when you've got them based and as a unit, it looks great. You know, it's all about impressions. So yeah, the horse is just about done. The other thing I'll do is what I do on the legs. Some of them I do with, you know, sort of black leggings. Some of them I do with white leggings. I tend to vary them. Could even do some with, you know, leather supports in mahogany brown, which I haven't done, but that's another option. You know, bandaged legs just to support the calves. Might do that on a couple of these. We'll see. Okay, so let's carry on then. Nearly there. So the horses are done. I did a mahogany wash on the fleeced saddles, which I think has come out quite nice. It's a bit, the lighting's a bit rubbish here, but I can assure you it looks good. And I did my usual thing on the horse's legs, with some of them with all 4 legs done in white, some of them with 2, difference between long socks, short socks, alternate socks. Some have got what you call blazes on the forehead, like on this black one here. But yeah, that's the horses done. A little bit of touching up with some of the gold, particularly on this one, which I've not really done a good job on. But once that's done, that will be the horses done. As for the musicians, they're done now, apart from the swords. What I like to do with the drummers is put a bit of brown in the middle of the drum there. This guy's clearly given this drum quite a hell of a battering, which is why the paint has come off, or the wash that they put on those. It's basically leather, isn't it? And you'd use something like gesso, something I use a lot on there. You'd blanch it, you'd blank it, as in B-L-A-N-C, not blanket that you wrap yourself in. So after a while that gets battered to death and the skin actually comes through, so I could have done a slightly better job on that. It could have been a thinner wash, but I'll leave it at that. They are Airfix after all. As for the trumpeter, did a for the cording round the trumpet, the bugle, did that in red as well. So he's done, and he is done. I'm tempted to do a bit of umber ink on the drums, but I might not bother. It's just something I might think about when I'm doing these in a different way. So all I've got left to do on these hussars is the mustaches, because they're not really hussars without a really good tash on them. So those would mainly be black, because although I've had some constructive criticism in the past that they shouldn't all have black hair, it does actually stand out if you do them in black at this scale. So most will be black, some will be brown, and there might even be the odd blondie in there, or even a ginger one. So I shall continue with that, and let's get on with it. I was a bit unhappy with the fact that they're still a bit bright, so this is something I made up a while back, maybe a couple of years ago, and I have used it from time to time. It's basically a dip of black paint, a little bit of brown in there, water, and some washing up liquid. So I've dipped each little figure in there to let it run off, and hopefully that will go in between the little gaps in the gold lace, which I think was a little bit bright. So we shall see whether that's worked or not. I may need 1 or 2 dips in there, but I'll see how they go after the first one, and then if I need to do more, I'll probably do it again. Okay, so the hair's done, the moustaches are done, and the scabbards are done. So the horses are also complete, so now all I've got to do is baste them, and they are complete. So next shot coming up will be of them fully based and ready. So here we have it, finally finished and based, and I've got to say I'm really pleased how these came out. A lot better than I expected, I have to be honest about that. Nice to paint. The heads are a bit big, but you know, the legs are a bit spindly, but I think they just about stand up to modern sculpts, just about. I'm not going to get too enthusiastic about it because, you know, everybody knows these figures anyway, and the horses are a bit difficult to get to stand up straight as well, which is a great shame, but they're all in action poses, so they're travelling at full pelt, you could say. So that's the whole lot as a group, and I'll just do some zooming in. So a bit more close-up detail, lots of nice gold work on the jackets and stuff. Sorry if it's a bit wobbly, I'm just getting the camera sorted out here. So here we go along the line. The drummer, as I mentioned, I just thought I'd put him in anyway because I've got loads of them. The trumpeter's a bit odd using one hand, but he's still a nice figure. The officer figure there. And the guy with the pennant shouldn't really be in his own regiment either, but again, I had them, they're in the set, let's just use it anyway. And the rest of these poses with the sabre over their shoulders. So yeah, colours have come out nice. What's really made them is doing two of those dips at the end of the production. It's really made the scarlet look really good. It's really sort of darkened it up a bit, and I think that's something I will definitely be doing from now on. A couple of dips in that dip that I made, which is like a sort of homemade version of Agrak's Earthshade you see a lot of people using. So yeah, let's just do some side and rear views. So yeah, I've done some little gold blobs on the sides of the horse's saddle cloth there. And yeah, you can see on this one here just how nice and dark it's made the crimson. Really good idea to do that. It's just sort of aged them a bit as well, really. But yeah, very pleased with how these have come out. And they make a really nice unit when they're all done. And the rear view, you get a really good look at the jackets that they've got on. The dolman. It's a dolman they're wearing, isn't it? So yeah, it's really made the effect nice. They've got to be colourful, haven't they, hussars? Really bright and brash. So let me know your thoughts. Stick a few comments up there. We'll be doing more Airfix paint throughs. I'm just about to start on the British Horse Artillery next. Not so sure. I've already done Landwehr, so I'm not so sure if I'll do the French infantry because they're not really very good figures, are they? Might do the artillery, the French artillery. So that I've done the British artillery and the French artillery. I've already done plenty of the French cuirassiers as well. Done them to death, really. But yeah, I think these are well worth doing. And you can choose so many different uniforms for them as well. So I'll probably do some more because I've still got quite a few left. Actually, probably enough for another couple of squadrons. And it'll be nice to have lots of different coloured hussars, won't it? Why not? It's all good fun. So yeah, there you go. Really enjoyed that little project and doing the paint throughs and a little bit of chit chat about them. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you've got this far with it, well done. And see you soon. And of course I forgot to show you the Casualty figure. So here he is. I'll just move him around a bit. Yeah, and again, he went in the dip and it's come out really nicely. So yeah, it's nice to do these ones. He's one of the 12 fit. Is it 12 or 14 you get in the set? I can't remember now. But if you've bought enough sets, then you have enough to make up your full unit, because you've got enough to play with. But yeah, I've got a few of these, so I will be doing at least one with each unit that I do in the same colours as the unit. There you go. Thanks again for watching.